Yes. This is the cutting edge on RFM. You know, me like that poet there, you know. Yeah, me like that poet there. But the first song we play was from Ras Minimum. Yeah, Ras Minimum. Why you look Ras Minimum? And the next poet, well, this poet I know name, I don't know if it's him name Blood Seed. Or Blood Seed him name. Me like Blood Seed, you know. Believe you me like Blood Seed. Me like him style. And me have to go play one more by me. I have to go find one more. One more by Blood Seed, yeah. Yes. Step in, Razor, tomorrow, Cutting Edge tonight. And the dub version I play, because if you can find the vocal version by this version name, Blood Seed. It's yeah, we like the name. Me I like all the name too. I tell you. Okay, so me could see we are going after now. Here we go. Yeah, that poet, yeah. Yes, poet. I hope you name Blood Seed, you know. I don't know wrong name, I call it. That's right. That's why I want people, when they give me CD, to label it properly, you know. Because them kind of confusion, I can't take. If you label the CD properly and give people CD, nobody just come through it in a CD and write your phone number upon it. Well, I'm going to give me a CD and I give him phone number for, like him as a girl. No, I'm not really interested in like a phone number. I'm interested in the music we have on the CD. You understand? So, give me a CD properly labeled. Don't give me a CD when not properly labeled and put your phone number upon it. Because I'm not going to call you if you come ask you what the true name. You understand? But, yes, a Blood Seed. A Blood Seed. He will call me to you and tell me say a Blood Seed him name. But what I make a special effort, I don't forget in contact with a brother from, I don't know, is America him there? Tony? You don't know if America him there. Him name Duke Basie. A Duke Basie him name? Yes. Duke Basie is the brethren who are responsible for the YouTube vibes. Now, I don't know if my listener anyone know him, everyone will call him, tell him say Muta Baruka, would I love him call him before the program done. I want him to do something for me. You understand? So anybody know Duke Basie, and I know say he will put up this one on the internet. So Duke Basie, if you could have called me before the program finished, I would have really loved that. I want you to do something for me. You understand? So that's Duke Basie, the man who is responsible for the YouTube vibes. Call me before the program done, let me talk to you. Just call me. All right. Okay, so this is the Cutting Edge on RFM on next Wednesday. You know, say this strong in was one of the sweetest little vibes for a long while. I see going in Jamaica, yeah, when it come on to music, Rasta, food, and ganja. May I tell you, it was wonderful. Wonderful. Trust me. We want to heal up Ayavi, Mitzi, Anja Davis, who is responsible, Straight Man, all the people them who responsible for it. We know say, whole heap of ones that cry it long, whole heap of ones that claim say, a Rasta do it so it now go through certain way. But, may I tell you, it's the first time, it's the first for a long while, maybe it's the first time too, I say, Rastafari in the roots way, the Naya Bingiada, Rastafari in the cultural way. I never even know say Rasta have so much Rasta business. May I tell you, I see enough Rasta business. I don't know how well, and I haven't reached a part yet, but we say reggae music, Rastafari way, presented. All the different aspects of Rastafari. We see lectures go on about Rastafari and the ways of Rastafari. And we see white people, enough. I tell you, as a matter of fact, the white people have like a section for themselves. It was amazing. The white people have like a portion of section over the next side, over there. So that's one of the time me did not say we are the township. But it ends up say over the side of the township when the rain fall. When the rain fall, it ends up say over the other side of the township. But I tell you, I feel proud of it, I feel good, I feel nice. It come off, how it come off. And we know say next year it will go better because the organizers, them, at least some of the sponsors, them, where we know, including the High Times people, them say definitely next year. Them say that publicly and them say that privately. So this is one of the best decisions them could have make. So I hope by next year them will legalize this herb thing where them tell you so much lie about. I want let the people them know. Say all only lie about ganja. Say ganja go mad people. I lie them to that telephone ganja. Yeah man, because I'm still on 4 days. 4 days I'm still amongst ganja smokers, ganja eaters, ganja drinkers, ganja tree, ganja this, ganja that. I mean no hear a pin drop on the ground. Well if a pin drop money here because I stand still, but me no hear no alabalu go on. Me no hear no gunshot. No noise I make. I mean, me I tell you, man. Oh, them so lie. Them lie, you know, Rasta. Them lie, man. I hear them tell about ganja, you know. Oh, ganja do this and ganja mad people. It come like the thousands of mad people down there, the most sane people them ever see. Thousands of mad people come together on the beach. And the sea was so calm, and the music was so enlightening, and the whole ambience. Me I tell you, man, you see them people, you see the system, and how them treat I and I as Rasta. Believe you me, man. You know what them say, the stone that the builder refuse. The stone that the builder refuse. Rastafari is the most refused group of people in Jamaica. Yet still, Rastafari has contributed so much for the enlightenment and the movement of Jamaica, no matter what nobody wants to say. You understand? Because we have thistles and thorns all over the place, but the thistles and thorns, we will not allow the thistles and thorns to overcome and overshadow what Rastafari is about. You understand? Because man come and man go, you know. Rastafari, they are forever. So, I don't like when I ask a man if he's a Rasta. The most hurtful thing to me, down there, is when I youth argue and attack, and me ask him, Bridget, he's a Rasta, and him question to me now, who is a Rasta? And then them come back now, it's a normal thing for say no, you know. You tell a man about locks, Rasta locks, him tell you say, but I know everybody who locks a Rasta, and it's like we are man bring up that far, like you don't know that. Because him no locks now, and you say, you talk about the locks part of Rasta, the most visible cultural expression of Rastafari. The most visible cultural expression of Rastafari is locks. And when you start to bring up locks now, one start to get defensive, offensive, and all the fence with them can climb and jump. I tell you, say, but Muta, if you know, say, you know, and everybody who are locks are Rasta, them don't know that. Then they make it even worse. I come to you say, them locks in them heart. But I mean, no locks in my heart, you know. Me know why my heart look like my locks at all. At all. So, you know, it's just a plain. If you just ask somebody, you're Rasta. No, sir, me I'm not Rasta. You're Rasta, yeah, me a Rasta, yes. But why am I not going to ask me if when me mean, you know, who is a Rasta? Let me say all these years we about, you don't know who's a Rasta yet, Rasta. It's like, from a man tell me say, who is a Rasta, me know say man a Rasta, you know. If me ask a man if he is a Rasta, and him say, so tell me, who is a Rasta? Me know say man a Rasta, simple. And so me go take it. Because nobody unhurt, I go ask me, say, Muta, he's a Rasta, and me go say, what you mean by that? What kind of foolish is that? I mean, time check about God. I mean, I thought about God neither. Every man say, Muta, you believe in a God. I go tell him, no. Simple. But then, in keeping a conversation, I'm going to say, so when you say God, what you mean? Because me can mean God in a different way. But me don't know other way if you say Rastafari. Rastafari, listen I say. Emperor, listen I say the first. You can't go around that. You can't go around that. Rastafari, the center of Rastafari theology is Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Someone come ask me when me who's a Rasta. Who I mean who's a Rasta? Anyway, that is another subject. Hello. Raskava.
Yeah, man, blessed love.
Boy, you come off. I didn't see a long time. I don't know radio. I mean, I know say he's a radio man.
Yeah, but you know.
At the first.
6 months now that, you know.
So the first you call a radio station since?
But yeah, no, this is the second time since Wednesday.
Oh, you start to make the rounds again?
Well, yeah. Because me that say, you know, me that just ease up with some new callers a little time to call in.
Call in about what?
Eh?
Call in about what?
Whatever they on their mind.
Oh, no. Are you the on the phone now, man?
Yeah, me I say why me ease off is just to give some new callers a time to call.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And I just love to say, well, just give thanks to the ones who really provide that positive divine energy during the time of my onslaught, you know.
When you say onslaught, what do you mean? When you say you get charged for what do you say you charge for?
Indecent assault.
Indecent assault. Okay.
Right.
For the minor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So during that time, you know, a lot of ones who is not even Rasta, are Christians, Barley, and people from the various organizations that I was a part of. They are the ones who really call and still have their trust and provide the support, and I will give thanks for that, you know. So over the years, over the months, it has not been an easy trod. Especially in the jail session there when you go there where the roach try to draw you away like and a bite you like hands at first, you know, so then the roach can bite people and try to draw you away.
And the first you go jail, Reggie?
Yeah, man, I first handcuff up on my hand, man. My
go to jail without handcuff.
That the way like first me go there then place a Reggie.
Alright, so tell me what going on now, because when you say you get charged for assaulting a minors, and then now we hear say you're out just or no. That means that the case done.
Yeah, because the judge said he will not even ask me to answer to one of the charges that was laid against you, because
and that the judge said?
There's no, my lawyer just make a no case submission and it was upheld by the judge.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so upset that people stay outside the courtroom and hearing her
Where the judge name? Where the judge name?
Upset on the clerk of court to really bring such a case in front of her.
Where the judge name? Where the judge name?
You know, I don't remember her name. But me know said give thanks to Tamika Harris, which was the lawyer. I know Miguel was the lawyer and
him come
let's not get into the reason why he get off. But, you know, I'm very proud of what she did. So the judge is saying that how can a person be in treated?
No, wait, go forward. Where's about Miguel a while ago?
We shall not get into the reasons why he did not continue.
So him might defend you one at a time and him stop defend you?
Yeah, I'm saying we'll not be able to give me 100% representation.
True why?
So much.
Me want to get in it. True why I'm not get 100%.
But me say me not going there, so how you getting there? Me not going there.
Me don't know.
Me just more than one, so me not really go there, so.
Oh, me just ask because you are telling me what you want, tell me not me want hear what me want hear, so you know.
No wrong with that.
Yeah. Alright, so what's the judge said?
The judge was really upset because it was alleged that I commit the same offense the same day in 3 different places at the same time.
Oh, yeah?
But the judge was saying, how can a person be in 3 different locations at the same time? Yeah? And when they give the statement to the police, then they come back in the court and it was changed to total different thing, brethren.
So wait, let me get it clear now. Yeah, 3 girls or 3 different, one girl, 3 different places?
Yeah.
Or go?
The same time.
Okay. So she accused you of molesting her in 3 different places?
Yeah. And
at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, when the statement was given to her to ask if she would read back to her she said, yes, that's my statement I gave to the police, and that's my signature. However, they changed it. They never happened. They said it happened over there. So tell her mother said it happened over at another location. And that pissed off the judge now way that she said, well, why did they even come in front of me? Because she was so upset. Then we called in the parents and tell them what the law is expecting of her and what she needs to look for in cases to make decisions. So she was saying, how can you expect a person to be in 3 different locations? Why the statement that they gave the police was correct? Why did they change it? And if the one that they are now giving, if that is the correct one, why did they not give the police that in the first place? You know, so it was not an easy trial, but the judge upheld the no case submission.
So it's one somebody carried the guy. It's one somebody you carried.
No man, it was 2 of them. But so, both of them changed their statement and come add some things that they never did even tell the police. Them come and add it now in the court. And the judge was saying that means they come, when the lawyer said, did you tell the police that? He said no. So the judge was saying that, and nobody even gave me an explanation of why that was added and was not given to the police at first. And, you know, but I don't know why that happened, but I know that, you know, the truth will always survive over lies. And lies are things that you have to rehearse, while the truth is something that happens. So why the judge has said then, while I can give the benefit of the doubt, if a child don't remember the date and the time that an event happened, she should not forget the place and what happened. So, I tell you, all tears come out of my eye because this experience is not something that I want. I'm an advocate against the abuse of children, even at my organization that I'm a part of. And when I go to different schools with the presentation, and I'm encouraging the parents to listen to your children when they're telling you anything. Don't push them aside and say, I have no time for them because it might be very important. And they will be afraid to tell you anything if you don't have no time for them.
So who them 2 little girls let it tell say you do the way them say you don't know?
Come again?
No, to me you say you tell the parents they must listen to them children.
Yeah.
So may I ask who them little girls did they tell their parents?
No, they did not, you know. It was told to another individual who went and told the parents. And have gone even to the newspaper, even though it was kept in camera and should not have gone in the public. It was released to all the stations that I happened to call, even to a school that I was teaching the youth them some drumming. They were calling and intimidating the principal. And, you know, they didn't even know, so they were breaking the law and could be charged. But what I'm just not comfortable with is that those children are still going to school. And if anyone who don't love them was to just hear and start to mock them, say, oh, that girl did do that and blah, 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 that children will not be able to learn at that school. And if they go to another school and it follow them, I am very much thinking to how people not looking at that impact that it can have on those children. You see it? And I just tell them that I was instructed to go and file a lawsuit to recover from loss of earning, definition of character, false imprisonment. But I never go on a court out with no Rasta.
So let me ask you a question. You feel, say, one, all right, like how they move amongst a whole heap of ones and them, you know. Anyone, I don't know how long this case has done, but anyone show the eye like said, them not believe the judge, or them not business where the court wants say. You book anyone like that?
A couple ones, most some daughters call me and answer Virgin.
Right, I know the daughters them would have more go to it like the man themselves.
Based on the kind of person you might have known me to be. There this daughter who works at the CDA, Child Development Agency, and she said, no, she don't believe that.
No, you right? Ask you. No, that may ask you, know.
No one no call me, Virgin, away from about 4 daughters.
Okay, nobody no sure you no kind of animosity, say.
Nobody no call me and say, Virgin, what that me hear you do? What that? Where I thought were my brethren and sisters, they don't call.
Okay.
Some of them even try to add some lies to what is already said. So it's just because what they hear and from whom they heard it, them feel that ones and ones should not be lying. So them just listen to one side and the premature onslaught on my character, which I think was very unprofessional.
Well, brethren, I hope that it don't turn like a Bill Cosby thing where 2 done and then 4 more come and then 5 more come and 6 more come and accuse the eye.
Right.
You know what's here go.
Because, you know, these things can be orchestrated anytime, same way. But I would just love to tell the parents I have nothing against them, nothing against their children. They have to worry about their children walking on the street and happen to see me. Nothing. I know exactly what happened. I know those children were coached.
All right, ma'am. All right, sir. Give thanks. Yeah?
Yes.
Highly, yes. Raskava clearing him name about certain vibes. What is it? Why you have Rastakora who come forward after sojourning. Yeah, we want you have Rastakora.
The science of agriculture.
Yes, Takura. Okay, so my brethren in a man think of you can't still be afraid of know. I don't know if you hear it or I don't know if you hear. I will name again. I will name Kimar. Kimar name. I forgot look for him name. Kimar. Me you can't friend again. Here, sir. I find the brethren. That's why you know say I find the brethren. So me you can't be friend again. You know have to get vexed with me. You know, see, people easy to get vexed, man. After you know, I have no control over something, but them don't know say you have no control over it. You know, them feel say you have control over it. You know what I mean? So me just want the man know say everything cool, everything alright, and we'll work out the thing. I will name. I forgot to look for him name. Anyway, alright. As we are telling about the ganja vibes and Rastafari and even the day when the something are going on, you know, we see an article in the newspaper. Look at my back there, you see a newspaper there. You see I see an article in the newspaper where I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand these things. But I hope at the Sunday one, listen, you know, yes, at the Sunday one. I go and go through this article, yeah? All right. See the article. The article says faith friction. Faith friction. Council says government lacks understanding of Rastafari culture. All right. So I want to read a portion of this article. It's a long article, but really and truly, meanwhile this article was written, thousands of people gathered at this function. All right. This article was written by Vernon Davidson, executive editor. All right. The first ever Rastafari Roots Fest being held in Jamaica has not won the support of a faction of the Rastafarian community. Even as the 4-day event entered its final 24 hours today in Negril, which was Sunday. According to members of the Rastafari Millennium Council, the event is not a celebration of their faith. According to the Rastafari Millennium Council, the event is not a celebration of their faith. They also say that the government's embrace of the entity staging the festival indicates the administration's lack of understanding of Rastafarian faith, fear and culture. England-based attorney Simon Van Backer, who has been retained by the Rastafari Millennium Council, said his client's complaint is related to the opening arrangement of the sacramental rites to use ganja for the Rastafari community. He also said the Rastafari Millennium Council complaint has a lot to do with what only can be described as poor due diligence. The client feels that the government de facto, through the Minister of Justice, is taking some excessive liberties and has a very creative approach to the interpretation of his discretionary rights, Van Becker told the Jamaica Observer. He said that the Minister's Advisory Committee on Affairs having to do with Rastafari did not include representatives of the faith at the critical stage of the decision to grant the festival an exemption for the use of ganja. This is weird. He said that the ministers, this is the lawyer for the Rastafari Millennium Council, he said that the Ministers' Advisory Committee on Affairs having to do with Rastafari did not include representatives of the faith. But up here, Rasta must keep the thing. Anyway, at the critical stage of the decision to grant the festival exemption for the use of ganja, under the Dangerous Drugs Act, adherents of the Rastafari faith or Rastafarian organizations may apply for an event promoter or sponsored by them to be declared an exempt event. In order to apply, the event must be primarily for the purpose of the celebration or observation of the Rastafari faith. This is what the liar said. Then, who can really say that what we saw down there was not celebration of Rastafari? This sound weird to me. Alright, make I say no. This sound like autonomy. This sound like totalitarianism. I go on here so now. It has said that under the Dangerous Drugs Act, adherents of the Rastafari faith or Rastafarian organization may apply for an event promoted or sponsored by them to be declared an exempt event. In order to apply, the event must be primarily for the purpose of the celebration or observance of the Rastafari faith. Where an event is declared exempt, persons who attend the event will not be liable to be arrested, detained, or prosecuted for smoking ganja. Well, I don't see nobody get locked up for smoke ganja down there. And our possession of ganja. As a matter of fact, police was helping Rasta to bring in them ganja on the premises. At the event, our possession of ganja at the event are transporting ganja to the event, as long as they have complied with the amounts and conditions specified in the order declaring it an exempt event. Well, I gotta say that it was obvious to me that the promoters of the event, the Rastafari Roots Fest, which I see the head person there is IAV. IAV obviously did get an exempt, and IAV obviously did get the event to be labeled a Rastafari exempt event. And I did see people there smoking ganja, and I did see nearly everyone on the premises, including me, was possession of ganja. And I did see people transporting ganja to the event. And I never see nobody get locked up. So this lie, I don't know where this lie I talk about. So this lie I talk about something where past gone. When I write this Sunday, the exempt authority from the regular, the ministers, was given to the Rastafari Roots Festival already. Van Becker argued that his client has been fighting for many years to have a sacramental right. I did see a sacramental right manifested on that premises. One cannot say, as a matter of fact, I say too much sacramental rights upon it till be a bad clash about it. However, now that the law has been passed, the government has gone ahead and granted an event exemption based on the Rastafari faith and spirituality to a limited entity that was created shortly after the bill was passed. Rastafari Roots Fest, which started last Thursday at Long Bay Beach Park, is the first ganja event to be sanctioned by the Jamaican government since the amendment of the Dangerous Drug Act. So why the liar for the Millennium Council say that for it to be legitimately a Rastafari exempt thing, it have to be sanctioned by under the Dangerous Drug Act, which what it was by the minister. Since it's not the minister, all right, it's the first one to keep. All right, it is being held in association with High Times magazine, promoters of the Cannabis Cup, regarded as the world's best known showcase for ganja. And may I tell you, say, where I sit down there, where the people them there, the Cannabis Cup represent, it was like the Ganja Oscar or Ganja Grammy. If you wanted to present the best, and the hype is true, based upon what we saw, the hype is true. Orange Hill in a Westmoreland have the best ganja. Because Orange Hill win the sativa flower, which was the main part of the whole thing. Orange Hill locally have the best ganja. Anyway, make I continue reading this. It is being held in association with the promoters of the Cannabis Cup, regarded as the world's best known showcase for ganja. First held in 1988, the Cannabis Cup has musical, educational, and commercial components. Last Thursday, Justice Minister Senator Mark Golding told the Sunday Observer that he approved the exemption. So the minister did approve it then. So why do I say it have to be approved? It was approved for Rastafari Roots Festival after the organizers' application to the Minister of Justice was reviewed, considered, and recommended by the advisory committee that he appointed. The Minister of Justice appointed advisory committee on the ganja situation, and the organization, the advisory committee approved and sanctioned the festival. The advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community. I don't understand this article and what the liar for the Millennium Council say. Because every protocol was observed based upon what is happening here. The minister sanctioned it. The advisory board passed it. A broad cross-section of the advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community. I saw the Bingy house there. I saw the Bobo them there. I saw even my brethren there from upper Jackson there. Fagan. We say all Dermot Fagan. They never know that Dermot Fagan could have reached a Negril. Why you look my brethren there? We never know that Dermot Fagan could have reached a Negril in a Rasta. We see Dermot Fagan, which means one of the house them. So anyway, based on the information before, all right. The advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community, Golden said, countering the RMC claim that the committee did not include members of the Rastafari faith. See, they know it's conflict, you know. The advisory committee is drawn from a broad cross-section of the Rastafari community, Golden said, countering the Millennium Council claim that the committee did not include members of the Rastafari faith. Based on the information before me, which I'm quoting now something, I am satisfied that the organized, all right, this is Golden attack. Based on the information before me, I am satisfied that the organizers, Ras IAV and Rastafari in Unity Limited, are staging this event primarily for the observance and celebration of the Rastafari faith as provided by law, Golden added. The event will help to economically empower the Rastafari community with the intent of the exempt event provisions in the law, he argued. The Rastafari Millennium Council has also said that the exemption was granted on July the 16th, 7 days before the advisory committee met, placing one of the faith's priests in an in uncomfortable position as he would have been required to report the committee's deliberations to his mansion to one of the faith's 9 groups, to one of the faith's 9 group before approving any decision. They also met once, and what he's saying is that when they met on July the 23rd, he saw letters from members of the advisory committee to chair that had already approved the event, said the Rastafari Millennium Council consultant Maxine Stowe. His comment to them was, but you are already baked the cake. We came here to decide if the cake is to be baked, and you want me now to rubber stamp the cake that has already been baked, Stowe said. He is very offended, very uncomfortable. But Golden denied the exemption date claim. It is not true, Golden said. The exemption order was issued on August the 18th. He said, added, I am glad that the event is being strongly supported within the Rastafari community. And believe you me, it was strongly supported. I was there for the 4 days. The event was strongly supported by the Rastafari community. Nobody can say, them go there and them a try to figure out where the Rasta them there. Nobody can figure that out. Can't say that. You could have never go to that event there and ask, how come you not see no Rasta and a ganja to deal with? Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council main thesis is that they are the executive. Oh, see the thing I come up to bump here, so now. See the thing I come up to bump here now. Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council's main thesis is that they are the Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council's main thesis is that they are the exclusive authority within the Rastafari movement, and everything relating to Rastafari must go through them. What? And that I go on in the Millennium Council. Want to come manipulate and dominate Rastafari, so no? That I go on. Golden said that the Rastafari Millennium Council main thesis is that they are the exclusive authority within the Rastafari movement, and everything relating to Rastafari must go through them. However, that thesis is unfounded and self-serving and is rejected by many in the Rastafari community. This was an article in the Sunday Observer. I saw it and I said, wow, this is something else, man. This is something else. Well, I really appreciate what took place in Negril. And one thing I know it's that if Rastafari, Bridget and Sister had what it is to do, what it takes to do, what them want to do, may I tell you, man, it could be a joy if Rastafari, Bridget and Sister had the the economically stable finance to do what is necessary to project what they want to project. May I tell you, sweet, given that what took place down there, show me, say, Rastafari can do what them want to do if they add what it takes to do what them want to do. And trust me, we're going to reach a stage there. We're going to reach a stage, man. And I know, say, if it keep next year, trust me, because every hotel was sold out between Wednesday and today. A sister called me today, said she go Atlanta, go back to Atlanta today, and she come for this thing, yeah. She come for it. And a whole heap of ones come down, so, and she wasn't a white woman either. She was the white woman, you know. When they hear the advertisement about Road Pan-I FM, like, wow. You know when people take plane coming at you, they hear the advertisement, them. Pan-I. And when I talk about what people tell me down there, you know. They never planned it for a long, long time, you know. You see, when we talk about, oh, the advertisement never run, so every minute we look at the advertisement. So people in a foreign say, what? And them a hear say, Stepping Rails are going to broadcast live down there, and it's a ganja festival. You know, much of them fly come down here in less than a week. In less than a week, them plan them trip and come down here. I tell you, man. So, it's a good move, it's a good move. I would say, yeah, you know, them thing, them little article, you know, just boil up, pan top of boil up, make things boil up. But it not going to work. It not going to boil up. We're not going to make it boil up. You understand? We're going to make it boil up. Okay. You know, say Brian in here with me.
Me in here by myself.
No, you can't in here by yourself, but two people in here.
Yeah, three away. Three away in here.
You know, say if Cabo bring you back in here, me not stay in here though. I tell you that, you know. If Cabo ever tell you to come work, me and Tony was in here with myself last week. I don't know what purpose you serve in here, but watch me and Cabo. Watch me and Cabo. You think said done. You wasn't here how much weeks now. Me and Cabo, me and Tony was quite okay in here. You understand? Tony wasn't down on our computer look on women's tattoo. And anytime you come in here, you look on men's tattoo. May I tell you? All right. Watch and see I got. Take a joke. Watch and see. All right. We want to play an interview that I did Thursday on the program. Well, we have so much interviews here. We have 6 interviews here, but I want to just play a couple of them. But I want to play this one especially. This interview here, it strike me. It really strike me. I'm going to play it. Here goes. I hope is it this. Okay, I'm going to talk to this lady because I find this book very interesting. And the lady pushed this in my hand a while ago and I said, wow, never seen this before. Never seen this before. 4,000 years, her story of women and marijuana.
Yes.
So, marijuana has been used by women for 4,000 years.
That I can find. We don't know a lot about what women did before the Bible or anything before the Bible, but I traced it back to the goddess Ishtar in the Middle East, and also Seshat in Egypt. You were looking at that picture because she's wearing...
No, it's not the picture I look on, you know. It's what you said here.
It's what I say. Okay.
The goddess Ishtar, whose aromatic herb was cannabis.
Yes.
And that is 2,200 BC.
Yes.
Before the Common Era.
Yes.
How did you come about this information?
I have been researching this for almost 10 years in various books. I cite most of my sources for the goddess Ishtar. There's a really good book by Chris Bennett called... I don't have it on this page. Yeah. Chris Bennett is one of the researchers in this. But I found this, in a Chris Bennett book. Also, here he names the Assyriologist Erica Reiner is the woman, Reiner, who came up with this on Ishtar. Because now they're coming back and they're finding all the goddess sites and they're finding all the incense burners. All
right, so they use... Wait, we could take it state by state. You are saying that in your investigation with all these women before the Common Era, people say before Christ.
Yes.
There was a large usage of ganja amongst women of repute, women who was known in those times.
It was part of the goddess religions. It was part of their worship.
What did they use it to do?
They burned incense.
Just burn it.
Yeah, and they used it in their ceremonies. And we don't know too much about it. I have traced it backwards from the Bible, where, in the Bible, prophet after prophet up to Jeremiah says, you have to stop worshiping Baal or Bel. And what they did, or Ashtoreth, also a goddess, if you don't stop doing that, God will be very mad at you. My God will be very mad at you, right?
Yeah.
Well, what they do when they worship Baal or Bel is burn incense. And Jezebel, who was the Phoenician princess who married King Ahab, the Jewish king, She was a worshiper of Bel. Her name means, where is Bel? Jezebel.
Yeah.
Well, to this day, Jezebel is the worst kind of woman, right? She is someone not to be trusted.
All right, well, what is it that tell you that is not frankincense they're talking about, but ganja? What?
There is linguistic evidence. There is archaeological evidence. The Arab incense burners, QLM, which is, I find in this book, identifies with calamus, also the scented reed. Now, the scented reed is what they call it in the Bible. But
scented weed.
Scented reed.
R-E-E-D. Yes.
But we know it's the reed because it's the stalk of the hemp,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And Seshat, the Egyptian goddess, is associated with the hemp cord and all of that. But the South American incense burners, they find QLM, calamus. But we think there's Sula Bennett, an archaeologist, thinks that calamus is misidentified in the Bible and it really is cannabis.
Okay.
Which makes much more sense when they talk about the effects of it. King David and the Solomon. I have Queen of Sheba in here. She brought incense to the Solomon.
All right, you know that the Rastaman been saying in music, in songs and poetry that they found ganja on Solomon grave.
Have they?
Yeah, they have been saying that.
What is the evidence for that?
Well, you just showed the evidence a while ago that Queen of Sheba went and gave Solomon ganja.
This is what I think too.
Yeah, well, that's I say now that maybe there's some merit in what the Rastaman has been saying.
Because who feels it knows it, Lord, right? I feel it too, right? And what you were saying earlier about, I've been working for the freedom of cannabis, but the freedom for more than the herb for a long time. And when you say what Marcus Garvey says of, I could have freed more people if they knew they were enslaved.
No, that is Harriet Tubman.
That's Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman said that I have freed many as slaves, but I could have freed more if only they knew they were slaves.
Right, and see, women in particular don't know they're slaves. In the U.S., they're not really, permitted to smoke the ganja so much. They have to raise the children. And
look how weird, yeah.
I don't know how it is here, but, there's the Jamaican studies that show that, babies born to the root starters were the healthiest of all. Melanie Dryer's study, behavioral study. And that's a very important study because it shows that if it's in a society where it's accepted or even revered, the babies do better than in other societies where we are not doing very well.
So this book is new.
Yes, it just came out in October.
And you have a lot of free copies here.
I have as many as I could stuff into my suitcase, which is not a whole lot.
No, that I have mentioned it. Token. What is token?
Smoking. Smoking.
Oh, okay.
And there's an expression called a token woman. Okay, sometimes I'm on a panel and it's all men and they put one woman on. They call that a token woman.
Yeah, they do that in Jamaica with shows, stage shows.
Symbolizing them all. So it's kind of a play on that. Yeah. Also smoking and token.
Okay,
yes.
And you're a smoker. I assume you're a smoker.
Yeah, I consider it my religion.
Ganja. All right,
my sacrament.
My sacrament. You see how what you're saying is manifested in Jamaica. You have a group of brethren in Jamaica that worship ganja.
Yes.
I mean, literally, like how people worship God.
Yeah.
Them worship ganja.
Yes. Well, to me, God is more. I have heard of this, and of course, I'm very interested in this because my mother used to say to me, "You don't have religion. You don't go to Catholic church anymore." And I say, "Why do you think I go to all those Grateful Dead shows?" Right? Because that was my sacrament, and that is, you have the direct connection to the divine. That is the spirituality.
I wish you good luck on your book.
Thank you so much.
Somebody was put it in my hand, and I said, "Wow, this lady."
Thank you, Linda.
You dig up something that I have never known, and I'm going to read this book because I find it very interesting.
Yes, and there's much more to be researched from it, and I hope to publish more. And you asked some very good questions.
Yeah. Nola Evangelista. Evangelista is which related to evangelist?
That's a name I was given.
No, I know, but is it related to evangelist? An evangelist?
Yes.
Evangelista?
Yes.
Okay, what language is that? Where the name come from?
That is not my real name. That is my name I write the book under.
Yeah, but
I would say it would be Spanish, probably.
Spanish, it sounds Spanish to me. All right, give thanks, Nola. Nice speaking to you.
Thank you.
And as I say, I hope you have a lot of books here.
I'll have as many as I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, give thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I tell you, say, the Roots, man, they was skanking all day and night long in Long Beach. I tell you, the amount of skanking no means to go and look at that place there. And you know, say, all people never know, say, Sturgard did that play down the road. Because you know, say, when them done, you know, every show them done 12 or little after 12, you know. It's all that nice, it's that sweet me too, you know. It's that sweet me too, you know, because, you know, the show them done 12 or little after 12. So it's not like, say, you go till 4 o'clock in the morning and tired. But one of the night, then we're going to take in Sturgard. So we want to heal up Uri, General Tree, and my bridge. No, I tell you, Charlie Chaffee no easy, you know. Charlie Chaffee no easy. But I bet you them never know something there. Yeah, man. I go down when they come out and say, people tell them to move out there, you know. Yeah. But I want to heal up Charlie Chaplin. I want to heal up Uri. I want to heal up General Tree. Yeah, man. We're there, man. And it's sweet. It's sweet. Trust me. It's sweet. Negril. I hear the man them say them go and make Negril what it used to be in the old days. Lively and bouncy and the place to be in Jamaica. You know, tourists when them go and Negril them nothing say Jamaica them there, you know. So, alright now, we want to play this next interview here where we really find very amazing. Because that book that the daughter give me about the woman them in a ganja vibes. You know, it made me reflect forward to the story in the Bible about Moses and the burning bush. I mean, I say, me now go say bush attack, you know, because joke business that. So, me would all look on it say, Moses go up in the hill and some ganja burn. Maybe all some police are burn the ganja up there too, you know. And the fumes them so red that him get red and start to hear voices in him head. Maybe that go on, you know, if it did happen. If that did happen, me know say no bush never attack to nobody. And no voice never come from no bush. And Moses in a film like a wizard in a film thinking, to him go a place him never usually. It's a woman show him the mountain too, you know. It's a woman show Moses because him a look on the Moses the mountain all the while and I say, it's where I go on up there. So I just say, but I mean I go up there, you know. And she don't know nobody will go up there. And him say, him a go up there. When him go up there, him see the bush a burn. And the bush burn till it go, him get higher for the bush and start to think things and believe things and feel things. And I know supernatural nothing a go on there. So him, because Moses was a serious politician. Very serious politician, you know. Him so serious that when him can't control the people, them, according to the book, when him can't control the people, them, him just call up all of him tribe, you know. The Levites, them, and say, here what we're going to know. We're going to build a tabernacle. And we're going to build an inner court of the tabernacle. And we're going to build a box. Right? And you see that box, you know? When we put it in the inner side of the tabernacle, we're going to tell the people, them, say, it's only the Levite, them, it's only the priests, them, because I make film. It's like if I build up a theocratic government, you know. Moses a build up a theocratic government. So here what Moses do now. Moses say, here what we're going to know. We're going to put the box. We call it the Ark of the Covenant. We're going to put it in the center of the tabernacle. And it's only the Levite priests them can go in there. We don't make no 1 foot man. We don't make no 1 eye man. We don't make no 1 hand man. We don't make no man with no sore foot. We don't make him enter the tabernacle. If a man want to enter the tabernacle, he must have no blemish. But then now, him can't go in at the center of the tabernacle. So here where the man do that. Here where Moses and him friend them do now. Moses and him friend them go sit down round the ark in the inner sanctuary of the tabernacle now. And when them come out now, them say, thus saith the Lord. So you know, so if you say the Lord, you know, if you say the Lord, people will believe you more than if you say you say. Because they might say, oh, you can't tell me nothing. But if you go tell a man like how the Prime Minister now, the Prime Minister get up and say, here one now. You see this election thing, you know? Me have to wait till the master touch me and say, go nigh. No! Me I tell you, say. Me I tell you.
I did laugh.
the Prime Minister of Jamaica say, shall wait upon the hands of the master if it touch her, if it tell everybody. And you know, say, or do I be telling you something? Believe you, baby, I tell you something. Me no feel them a call the election this year, you know. Me say, me, Muta Baruka, still don't get to know. Me don't believe them a call the election this year. You know, see it? And if them call the election this year, it's because them hear Muta say them not call it this year. If them call the election this year, tell them say, I choose the ear Muta so they don't call it, you know, they try to spite Muta. But me I say, me not think them a call the election this year, you know. Them not call the election this year. And tomorrow she's supposed to call the election, you know. Tomorrow hour. No, not tomorrow, today hour. She's supposed to call the election at the next meeting. A Sunday, she's supposed to call the next meeting, so a Sunday. She's supposed to call the election. It was straight from the point, though, you know. I read that, we don't talk about it, you know. But it fit in, you know, it fit in. Moses. And the thing at me, you know, that the Prime Minister never done she never done a language. Forget the aroma and the scent of the different kind of herbs. Everybody with me know a foreign bring herbs with them, you know. Everybody with me know them. And me see some herbs down there with me, I tell you, man. Me see some herbs down there look like all cotton. Me don't know what the herbs them stay so. Look like all cotton. But Moses, go back to Moses. Moses up in this mountain, and the ganja tree a burn and a burn and a burn, and him start to get high, and him start to see these things. And when him gather him tribe, him make these laws in the inner sanctuary. And then when him come out now, him said, thus said the Lord God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No God now tell him nothing, you know. Him and the Levite priest them sit down there and I make the law them for the people them, because the people them was going it and did that for 40 years. Can remember say Moses are 80 year old when them start to do this thing, you know. When them start to decide say, well, 80 years when him dead, really. When him dead, him 80, but 40 years him spend in Egypt, and them say him spend 40 years in the wilderness. So the Israelites them are wander and a wander and a wander. It's like nomads in the thing. So Moses has an educated Egyptian, because him think he was an Egyptian, the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Him get educated in Egypt. Moses start to gather the things them where him know about in Egypt and configure it to suit the Israelites wandering in the wilderness. And him bring some laws to them where they must do and where they mustn't do. But him not say a theme law. It's long after now when people say a Moses law, but we want know. According to it, when Moses did that say it, him never say a theme law, you know. Him say the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob law. And all of that come true every time him go up in the hill. Him go smoke ganja. Now, can anybody tell me, I mean, me I say that, you know, me no read that no way, you know. Say a ganja, you know, but me no, in my little madness. Because a madness, me in my madness, I go say a ganja. No, which Christian can tell me say no ganja? Because don't go ganja that make a man go up in a mountain and a chat to bush. Ganja make man go for about and chat to bush and come down back and just rasta. Hey, you know say, this is weird, you know. Because you know say most youth, anytime you start say rasta, he want go a mountain go live. He want go in a some wissy mountain go live go plant food. And you know say, in the Torah, them say Moses come out with him ear look like horns in him head. Moses came out of the mountain with horns in him head. A young locks, you know, like how David Hines locks used to stand up in him head. As some Moses locks used to stand up in him head, you know. I mean, just say them thing, I know. It's not no divine inspiration that tell me these things. It's just me I say it. Because me just fool, you know, me just stupid. You see, just like when me read. Because when me read it sounds stupid to me. So me have to add stupid part of a stupid and you may get sense out of the stupidity. So me I say no, which Christian can come tell me say, I know ganja, Moses, did upper Mount Sinai with. Which Christian can come tell me that? Because after me now go read a book, we sure you say, women in ancient times, before, what them call it, before the common era. Because we stop say before Christ, you know. We don't say BC again, we say BCE. So, BCE, them are show you say the women them used to adore ganja. You have a whole heap of women used to adore ganja where men used to worship. So it's not something far-fetched. It's not something far-fetched. As a matter of fact, the tree of good and evil could have be ganja tree too. Hey, a wicked I get with the ganja thing. You know? I get terrible with the ganja thing, you know, because it's like it opened up a certain little perspective to me where me kind of did not feel it all the while, but me never did not say it. But it's ganja tree and Moses thing. I want you to listen to this interview here with this brethren here from California. Listen to this one. I hope I hit this. This is very interesting when I talk about that in ganja supermarket. I say you punch in now, you go inside.
You go in, make your selections, and then you go to another counter and you pay another lady, and then she gets you all your goods.
And police don't come raid your place?
We've been raided by the federal government 3 times there.
But the California, it is legal under California law.
Locally,
but the federal government override.
They do what they want to do. They operate by their own rules.
What happens when they do?
They just come in, make a mess, take everything, smash everything, and then that's pretty much it.
So you start over? You keep starting over?
Weed grows.
Yeah, that's all good. All right. So you're supposed to reach then? You're a rich youth, young person.
Rich is all a state of mind, right?
No. You want to be a philosophy to me, no? When I say rich, I mean you sell ganja, you're supposed to have enough money.
I mean, I got enough ganja. If ganja is money.
You know what? Why people don't want to say them have enough money?
Because what is enough money?
Enough money is enough money.
I don't think I could ever have enough money.
All right. So you want more continuous?
Always, yeah.
All right.
You always got to have more. Yeah. There's always going to be new stuff to do.
Let me ask you a question, which is it's something where me even want to find out. Because in Jamaica, we used to ganja with the I, what them call it THC content. Mm-hmm. Now we are hearing about the CBD content, and what we see the government don't talk it. What we see the government is dealing with in Jamaica is the medical property of the ganja, which is the CBD of the ganja. Now, if Jamaicans have been always planting ganja for recreational purpose and sacramental purpose, with an high concentrate of THC, what is it that Jamaica ganja planters what have to do now to keep up with this medical market that we hear about for the CBD?
Well, it all really depends on the strain that they're actually cultivating, because CBD is in all cannabis strains. However, some certain strains have higher levels of CBDs in them. And so some of the Jamaican weed right over here could definitely have CBDs in it. And CBDs is what really protects you and really insulates your body, and how medical marijuana really helps you, because you have all these different receptors in your brain that bond to the CBD. Mm. But you have to have THC in order to make the CBD activate.
But so you don't think because the Jamaican ganja is more THC than CBD, we might have to go import some ganja from you?
We just would get some strains over here and have them cultivated.
Not Monsanto strain, though?
No, Monsanto.
Okay.
No.
All right. So
real.
All right, so I'm going to get it now. In order to keep up with the medical marijuana market, Jamaica might have to import the strain of ganja that have more CBD in it.
Correct. But all they have to do is get a few plants here. Once you get a few plants here, it can be spread.
So what I'm to add that great argument about Jamaica have the best ganja. What we're going to do with that ganja where normal Jamaican plant, where him don't have no ability to talk about CBD That sound like a car to me. THC, that sound like DEA to me. You know, it's like we don't have nothing like that, but we have, according to this, we have the best ganja in the world. What is the purpose to have the best ganja in the world when the government of Jamaica is not recognizing the ganja in Jamaica because they don't have enough CBD in it? So now we have to go now look to foreign to get ganja, to fuse with our ganja, to bring the CBD contents up.
They just need to get the strains here. Anyone can grow it. Anyone can grow it. Once you get the CBD strains here, you can have CBD flowers.
But the
everywhere.
CBD strains will be controlled and manipulated by a few people who never used to plant ganja. And the little man in the Orange Hill or St. Anne who used to plant ganja now, him not going to have access. That will leave out the farmer who used to plant it all the while.
It's all about who gets farming it. Who's going to end up growing it is going to be the one who controls where it goes. You know, if you
the government,
whoever grows it, that's pretty much is going to tell who gets it.
Yeah,
you know. So
we find that very weird and strange, considering say, like me see some quote and time and a plant ganja up at university. I was shocked because there was a time when quote and time man planting ganja at the university, the highest seat of learning in Jamaica. That is a no-no. So what we see now is that this trust to medical marijuana seem to be moving the person or the people them who used to plant it over the years from taking part in the world when we just talk about the richness, money-wise,
the monetary value
of the ganja plant. So as a man who have a supermarket, a ganja supermarket, what you plan for do? Because not if you make some connection and me and you connected in certain ways. Or me I go connect to you now. Make sure that the thing not get off track.
Well, like with our shop, we sell CBD products, but it's not like it's 95% of our business. You know what I mean? That's a small demographic. It's a small demographic.
Recreation.
It's a small demographic.
So it's more recreation ganja.
All use is medical use.
No, recreation.
No, adult use. All use is medical use, though. Whether you think you're smoking it just for recreation, whatever, it's all medical use because...
So why the emphasis on the CBD and not the THC? Why the emphasis?
Well, because the CBD there's more research that's really is going into CBDs and how it really works, and it's so new still that it's still like a big hype around it.
Yeah. All right. You think you would have open one of them supermarkets in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Come with our work then.
I sell cannabis. Stay tuned.
Yeah, me know it. All right. I tell cannabis is the one where you're getting rid of.
That's what we will be called in Jamaica.
I tell cannabis.
I tell cannabis. That'll be the supermarket.
And you're waiting on what?
Just a few other documents from the lawyer.
Okay. You get the document already, boy.
Yeah, you know.
All right. It's very interesting. And you say you're the largest distributor of this ganja in California.
No.
You're not the biggest supermarket. No.
I'm a big supermarket, but California is really big.
No, you're
really big.
You know, all right. We go in a pot shop in Amsterdam where them have menu of different ganja.
We have too much stuff to have a menu.
No, but what I say, I am overwhelmed in what you're saying to the point where anytime I come to California again,
you're coming by.
I have to come at the shop.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine as a Jamaican Rasta who I've been in ganja field when we walk there the ganja field nobody can see you. I've seen ganja on the ground, I've seen man that smoke ganja like so, but I have never seen a store where I have ganja this. Man, me just looking for it till I get me high.
Yeah. Hold on, the best part too is when you come by, there's a grow room in the back too, so we can take you to the field too.
You have a farm in the back?
Yeah, in the back room.
Hydroponics?
Yeah.
Not hydroponics.
No, it's just an indoor. Hydroponics is just based off of what you use as your medium for cultivation.
Yeah.
So we use soil.
Yeah, the hydroponics.
And so that's not hydro.
Them find one in Jamaica and mash it up, you know. The police go raid it, but this one go one them fine.
If the police can find it in Jamaica,
no, them find it. I don't find it. They might find it up at Stony Hill. Them find it. And the police, yeah man, them find one out in Jamaica, man, and them destroy it. Them say them destroy it.
That's what they said.
Maybe the government seized the machinery.
You know they did.
For do certain things.
I mean, they still have my stuff in customs. I still haven't got my stuff.
You don't get the stuff them yet?
Not yet.
Why?
We're just waiting on it in customs.
From you come here, when you come here?
Oh man, we've been here for almost a week already.
And you don't get your stuff them yet?
Not yet.
You better check the police station them.
You know.
Anyway, we give thanks. We give thanks because I feel say what you have in California is something where I really like understand and see how we can import it when the time comes.
When the time is right.
The time come.
And it's going to be soon.
Yeah. You hear something too. Yeah. The bridging from I-Time said the same thing where you just say a while ago, you know.
It'll be soon.
Yeah. You see, only white people hear things where we don't hear how we live here, because you're the second person. The brother from I-Times, what's his name?
Danny Danko?
Him said the same thing where you said very soon.
It's happening.
So I've been talking to the higher ups.
That's what we do.
You think it will happen before election? We're supposed to have election.
I think maybe realistically by this time next year
it will happen.
It's close. If not, by the 3rd Jamaican High Times Cup, it will be there.
Oh wow, you have been talking to the right people. Anyway, we give thanks. We give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, give thanks, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
That was Jason from California.
West Hollywood. West Hollywood. Alternative Herbal Health Service.
Ganja supermarket, believe you me. You can imagine that? A ganja supermarket.
Oh yeah, plus we brought a lot of people out here with us. We brought all kinds of people from the shop. We brought Bird.
Oh, you have the workers in here?
Yeah.
All of them people that come from the shop?
Yeah, Aton.
Wow.
Stephanie, she runs our prisoner outreach. We have a thing where at events we raise money for inmates who are serving life for marijuana within the United States. In the federal system.
Serving life for marijuana?
Life. Serving life for marijuana, and she runs our program with all
She's
all
a
the
liar?
inmates. No, she runs the program.
Okay,
Stephanie right here.
The lawyer say you're rich. And you carry so much people come look. You're rich, man. I say you're rich. Anyway, we give thanks for the moment and give thanks for the eye. And we just say we're not going to jail for no more ganja. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. Yeah. I'm very interested in interview at Ganja Supermarket. I go work one, you know. I go work one of them supermarket. I'm the only man who have a Ganja supermarket with a smoke ganja. That's the idea alone, and the thought of that alone, you know, get me high. Believe you me, that's sweet thinking, sweet thought. Go there now. Right. All right.
Do you drive a Coaster or an Iron?
People come to Jamaica.
Well, Ojuria Parts Center have all the parts you need. 93 Main Street, Ojuria Center. Ojuria Parts Center and accessories. We are fully stocked with all motor vehicle parts. Yes, if it's parts you need, Ojuria Parts Center and accessories is the place. Call us at 631-7474 for motor vehicle parts and more. Ojuria Parts Center and accessories. Open 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. With every purchase of over $3,000, you get a free gas coupon from Total Ojuria. Conditions apply.
Western Jamaica, let's go dancing. It's the Charlie's JB Rum Different Strokes. Different Strokes. The Retro Party. Saturday, November 21 at Cayenne Beach, Negril. Music by Mixmaster Marvin, The Captain, Colin Hines, and Miller Extreme. Admission 800 pre-sold, 1200 at the gate. VIP 2,500 pre-sold. That's Charlie's JB Rum Different Strokes. Saturday, November 21 at Cayenne Beach, Negril. Must be 18 and older to drink. ID required. Drink responsibly.
Stepping Razor. Thursdays, 2 to 6 p.m. for IRFM. Coming through.
Nah, man, that no sound like Muta.
How we man a deal with?
Alright, sir. Watch out, twins. Two of you can't make one of me. Stepping Razor. This and every Thursday, 2 to 6 p.m. Yes, Rasta. The art of war.
Everything you always wanted to say but didn't. I'm afraid.
Forward.
Alright, enjoy your favorites at the recommended price. $180 for a Smirnoff Ice. $180 for a Smirnoff Ice. Let's try. I must be 18 years or older. Enjoy our brands responsibly.
It's Christmas, welcome to the coastline.
Give me some of this, give me some of that. Anything you want, shop across this Christmas. New room, new tunes, best prices off up on credit card, cash in a furniture. And we have the best brand appliances. And we have the name brand computers, laptop, tablets, TV, free.
Feel like a kid again. Pay nothing until January 2016. Get a free gift on purchases $15,000 and over. Plus, enter for a chance to win the shopping spree.
It's Christmas, welcome to the coastline.
Bringing value home.
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. We're going through the pieces, you know, we're trying to get a little vibes of where it go on from Thursday. You know, a lot of people, they listen to it still, but I want to tell you, say, the people, them, in the compound all over, I don't think most of them did hear it because I don't know IRFM now pick up certain places, you know. I have to go talk to the bigger boss about it. So I try to tell the people that everybody come to me, which channel? And I tell them all of the 7 them, and I say, watch you know. If you can't find it for the 705, 706, 707, 709, try 7,799. We don't know what to tell you, no, you understand? Try the 7,799, 7,773, 7,774. So, we don't know. Anyway, we're going to switch subject now. You know, so there's a conference, them called Jamaica Music Conference up at the university. I'm going to make a quiz. I used to say, no. Where do you know you pronounce your name?
Kwasi.
Kwasi. Kwesi.
Kwasi.
A Kwasi. All right, Kwasi, yes. I think I corrupt Kwesi.
No, it's the same Ashanti.
Yeah. So, you know, man.
Just giving thanks for life and strength.
All right. I must apologize for not answering your email, but I don't want to go through the long reason why I never answered the email because my phone thing and I could have accessed my email from my phone. And I tell my daughter, say, lock down my email.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
So, lock down the email until I get back my phone and work it out. So,
but I want to tell you, Muta, first and foremost, let me greet the people of Jamaica in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. And let me just tell you, it's an honor, you know, to even come in on the I show, because we listen to the show, you know, in the diaspora, and the I is really a national treasure to this island of Jamaica. So I'm
so you could have someone who hunt me down then. If I'm a national treasure, you get hunted, you know. Well, I laugh. So where you say diaspora now? Where you are come from? Tell me.
Yeah, right now I'm in Washington, D.C. Yes.
You serious?
Yes.
So you're Washington, D.C. You have a when are the something? When are the conference?
The conference starts on Friday, and we will be up at Haile Selassie High School. We start with a service day. You know, we're working with the Environment Club and the Music Club, and we will be actually screening a film on some youth that we have a youth program where we take young people to Ghana.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll be
what time of the year you go Ghana?
Typically in the end of July. And early August, and the program is called Habisha. Your listeners can check it out, www.habishainc.com, and that's a program inspired by even the I works with Sankofa, because you know with them amongst Haile Garima.
Yeah, man, I know that, man.
Yes,
you say Washington, you know, I know say and Ghana, yeah, I know say Muta Baruch have something to do with that.
Yes, but this conference is really because Jamaica finds itself at a crossroad, and you know, I'm here, but I'm also representing many music professionals in the diaspora who love reggae music, love Jamaican music, but realize that, you know, something is happening where we're not getting the justice, and a lot of the people who have been in the industry in the diaspora and even in Jamaica for a long time have not seen the financial return, and a lot of that is because of the education on the actual business part of the music, you know? And that's really what this conference is really emphasizing, is really the business part, making sure that.
But you know, them have a whole heap of them conference before this one, you know, business.
Yes.
You know, none of the artists them not go. You know, the artists not go to them kind of conference.
Well, we've been reaching out directly, and we try to select people that are networking to the artists. So we're really praying that this will be a difference. And you know, we have connected with the Solid Agency. We giving thanks to have Agent Sasko Assassin, fresh off of his tour from Germany, will be one of the panelists.
Okay.
You know, we have Kabaka Pyramid, who coming fresh out of Europe. His European tour is one of the panelists. You know, we've been reaching out to other artists. Last year we had Junior Reid. So we've been getting some good support. A lot of the reggae revival.
How much days is a festival? How much even a festival? How much days is a conference?
It's a 2-day conference.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, no, Saturday and Sunday, but the welcome reception, which I
be part of it.
That will be on Friday evening at Nano.
Okay, that's the way I said. So the Nano thing is I was told that, you know, my brain now function, so.
Yes.
All right.
So
and then now Saturday and Sunday, you're gone up to the university.
We're at the university.
Which part of the university that keep?
We'll be at Neville Hall, N1, N2, and N3.
Okay, the regular place.
Yes, and I have to give thanks for Dr. Naya and the support. We're being sponsored.
Jalani Naya.
Dr. Sonia Naya.
Okay.
Yeah, she is the director.
You know, Sam is a doctor too.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Yeah, our husband is a doctor too.
Yeah, man, I know Jalani is my brethren.
No, two ways say Dr. Naya now. Something just tell me say a Jalani.
Yes, no, Jalani is definitely a brethren, and
yeah, but she more interested in the reggae thing. She more interested in the music part.
Yes, and she has sponsored the conference this year, so the Institute of Caribbean.
Okay, that's
an
beautiful.
Official sponsor.
That's beautiful.
Along with many other sponsors, so we're looking forward to have a dialogue. We're bringing in Kendall Minter, entertainment attorney from the Atlanta. He represents people like Jermaine Dupree, Ashanti. He represented Shabba Ranks back in the day.
Yeah. Want to Lloyd Stanberry.
Lloyd Stanberry is one of the advisors.
Him just have 2 books. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the advisors for the conference. He wasn't able to come this year, but we've reasoned very closely with Lloyd Stanberry, Mikey Bennett,
Bookman, Dr. Washington.
Bookman. Yeah, a lot of the ones have been contributing over the years to this conference. So it's a very powerful platform, and we're looking forward not only just to have it as a talk shop, but we're also creating a networking guide out of this conference. So all of the people in the diaspora that support, we're creating a directory.
Yeah.
We're doing follow-up to really try to put out information that people can utilize.
Yeah.
You know, we're bringing in Sister Masani Montague this year.
Masani from Canada.
Yes.
Rastafest.
And she's going to be doing a workshop about getting booked on international conferences. So artists who are look work, them better come at the university 10 a.m. because they might be able to get themselves booked, because she does the booking and she will be talking about what she's looking for, you know, when she's booking artists on these festivals.
All right, I don't want to cut you, but tell the people them when, where, why, at this festival, because it depends on the clock, you know, we have to go. So
okay,
tell me, when, where?
So the conference is taking place November 21st and 22nd at the University of the West Indies, Neville Hall. We're starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday with workshops, so, you know, hands-on information. Come early. We'll be there until 5 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. And it's a full day of panel discussions, and then we'll be at Nanook Saturday evening for a panelist mixer. We are asking a contribution of $500.
Wait, come again. You're going to Nanook again. It's 2 days you're going to Nanook?
Yes.
Okay. That's Friday night and when again?
And Saturday night.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So we're looking forward to see the people come, and this is an industry that we're going to be also looking at the Abbey Reggae Fest. We have Honorable Babsy Grange, Delroy Thompson, Winfred Williams, who are all in attendance. So we're looking at... Yes, and I made history, you know, by doing the live broadcast. And I wanted the eye to talk about it, but, you know, next year is always there.
Yeah, man, two day with the cutting edge and with the stepping razor in a live from there.
Yeah, man.
Ivory Coast, yes. Yeah.
History make, and that's why we want to look at that, because Africa has over 1 billion people. I think Jamaica could employ the entire island just servicing the music.
Look, man, we're not. Hey, watch out. I true, we get stuck in the West with this billboard thing and them thing there, but you say if you sell 1 million record or CD in Africa, you don't start selling no record yet,
Exactly.
I mean, say, you go to Europe and you sell all 10,000, it look like you get all gold. Like, some country you go in Europe, you don't sell 100, you sell all 30,000 Ghana, all gold,
And reggae is already a popular music in Africa, so why are we not paying more attention to this market?
Then appear African band, they on the show, 4D appear reggae and appear African band from all over Africa. They play on the show. You'll never believe. When you listen to the music on the stage, man, you wonder where Jamaica do.
You see it? So
all the reggae is so sweet when you go foreign. And when you're there at Jamaica, you start to cuss. Anyway, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Give thanks for the opportunity, and we look forward to sight there Friday.
Yeah, man. We're on there Friday. Yeah?
Yeah, man. I'm blessing to all of the people out there, all of the
I'll say heal up to Isis Milana, because she make you there, so right?
Yes, and we have to give thanks to Mama Isis, Denise Miller of the Conscious Reggae Party. She will be the host for the reggae party and welcome reception Friday.
Yeah, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yes, I give.
Yeah, that reggae conference as a year version I talk about Saturday and Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. Level Hall, University of the West Indies. Love things are going. We switched gear a while ago. This is the cutting edge. Tomorrow upon the stepping razor. You have the Voice, American. The biggest Voice was when at Jamaica and upon it, You remember the Voice there? Who remember the Voice when Jamaica take center stage for the Voice? Yeah, man, a big thing that was. Big thing. Well, them have a version of the Voice in Germany. Yeah? Them have a Voice in Germany. Well, tomorrow, some of the competitors will be on the stepping razor. And it is going to be shot. What them call it?
Stream.
No, it not go stream. It not go stream. This is not no stream live thing. Well, maybe them put, IRFM could have stream it, but it will be shot by a German, the same people them will do the Voice in a Germany. They will do a shooting inside of the studio. Yes, I don't know why you come when that are going. You are good, beautiful. Because we'll be very embarrassed if he's here. Very, very embarrassed if he's here. May I tell you, the Prime Minister shall wait upon the mighty hand for direct her, touch her, and make yourself go nigh. Well, according to, we go to the same hand too. And I say, Mota, them now call an election, And if them call it, it's you make them call it. But I don't think them call it none. So, I don't know what the private sector going to do, because the private sector, they will want them call it. Because the private sector into certain things, them profits gone up, them business are got through now, the dollar is like which part them did want it go. Private sector. Meanwhile, Jamaican are core majority still in the same position with them the dinner yesterday than the day before. And all them I cannot hear them, we pass this. One thing Jamaican pass. One thing Jamaican pass. Yeah, the time is 12 o'clock. Say, I want to play an interview when I do on TV, when I have the program, Simple Muta. We want to play the interview. The interview is with Chris Blackwell. And the program over there was about ganja, which is like 3-4 years ago. As a matter of fact, we did do the same program too, with the late I forget him name now. Cause him did have the commission My brain not function, you know. I tell you, I'm too much ganja. It's so bad disrespect ganja, though, I talk about the reason why my brain not function, that's true, but them also live for ganja. But, that commission that was in place to set up, to figure out how to view ganja, the commission did come back and give the government the nod. The commission did come back and give the government the nod to say decriminalization. And that was like years ago. And we didn't have that program on the television where we did explore all the different facets and the possibilities of the ganja. So we're going to play that interview where we did do with Chris Blackwell about ganja. We'll go for Strawberry and sit down with him and talk to him about this ganja thing. I think it was about 4 years ago we do it. So here goes, I know. I could say if I can't get it up, here goes.
Mr. President, I vividly recalled a few years ago a young man came to my office bewildered and troubled, seeking my assistance in getting a job. I inquired of him where he used to work before. He advised me that he used to work at the airport. But consequent to 9/11, there's a new security regime that now demands that employees of the airport present or furnish their employer with a police record. This young man who has been working for 5 years went to procure a police record. Only discovered that he had a record for a ganja conviction some years ago. He lost the job as a result of that. That's the kind of mischief I'm trying to correct with this proposal. Mr. President, it is with this in mind that I suggest to the government the following. 1, that the report of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament, which examined the recommendations of the Ganja Commission and which was tabled in Parliament since 2004, be debated, and that a vote be taken on its recommendations. 2, that the government, as a matter of urgency, takes steps to decriminalize the use of ganja by adults in well-defined circumstances and specific use.
We need to do something to decriminalize this vegetable matter that has destroyed so much people, not because them use it, but because of using it, they turning them into criminals. All over the world, people recognize, governments are now recognizing that ganja is really not what we thought it was. People want to say ganja is a very destructive thing, but over the years, I never really see, for instance, a Rasta man smoke ganja and lay down in the gutter. Because him smoke ganja and go and beat him wife. We really want to find out why is it that the Jamaican government, we're talking about previous government and this government, why are they so reluctant to pursue the matter of ganja and the decriminalization of ganja when even them neighbor, where them afraid of, is stepping up to the plate right now? Decriminalization of ganja is no more a federal thing in America. Now we see more and more state is stepping in line saying that, look here man, there's something beneficial about it, whether economically or medicinally. There's something that should be done to take out the stigma of this thing. We're glad to know that you have people in influential positions right now that see the necessity to decriminalize this thing. Yeah, with the Strawberry Hill, you might wonder why we're doing Strawberry Hill when it's this subject about ganja we are talking about. Well, we have Chris Blackwell here with me. We're going to talk about something where I never even know say you're involved with, and not on the exporting level, but on the decriminalizing level, right? The subject of the subject of ganja. Right. Oh, after all of these things that you do, you know, music, movies, this and this, How you reach this stage in your life, you know, where you talk about getting marijuana decriminalized?
It's come from the fact that I'm now in the hospitality business, basically with these little small hotels that I have, and I guess what really triggered it was a few years ago I went to St. Bart's, and St. Bart's is the most successful island in the Caribbean, really, for tourism, and the thing that really I noticed was they had all these little restaurants. They had, because the way St. Bart's is basically a part of France. You know, that's how the French worked with the ex-colonies, etc. So there are all these restaurants, and you can get wine, lots of vineyards, etc. All make their wine available in St. Bart's. And the thing about wine is that it sort of kind of relaxes you. It relaxes you. It makes you more full of conversation, more full of laughter. It makes a party happen, much more so than alcohol. Yeah. Alcohol can tend to bring out violence. There's a different quality to it. And I thought, Jamaica does not have a wine culture, but it has a ganja culture, and ganja is very similar in a sense to to wine in that respect. Is it loosens you up, makes you relaxed, it makes you laugh, it makes you feel free. It does not make you feel violent. It's just got a quality to it.
Years ago, the previous government, the one before, they commissioned a group of people headed by Professor Barry Shevans to go out there and explore what is the feeling out there amongst the people about the decriminalization of ganja. Why you feel in this time when we say America is taking different states is making move to decriminalize it for different purposes, why you feel that Jamaica is so reluctant to deal with it?
I think initially that reluctance was because of America. And you asked me earlier, how did I get involved? The other reason I got involved was literally about 3 months ago. I asked somebody who, knew the runnings was aware of the runnings of American government, etc. I said, what's happening in California? It seems to me that one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to get closed down or it's going to open up. What is going to happen? And they said, without question, it's opening up. And it's going to go state by state, just like a lot of the other legislation has over the years. So with that information, then it would indicate that America is not going to be upset if Jamaica decriminalizes.
All right, so Chris Blackwell is in Jamaica, and Chris Blackwell say, "Why this thing look like it go bust out?"
Right.
We know you're a visionary with certain things. Right. You know when things are go bust out.
Right.
How you see your involvement now? Like, what you intend to do to make it more out there? To say, well, stop the foolishness about America and America. This is we. We could do it how we want to do it.
I think the main thing is to follow what was done, that commission. Basically, that commission is really, there was a lot of research done.
Yes.
And it came back overwhelmingly, I believe, or that was my understanding of it, that in favor of decriminalizing. I think that should just be brought to more attention now and should be brought out. I believe very much that it is something that should be done here, and I think it would be a tragedy if it was not done. I put it that I put that much emphasis on it, because if it's going to be basically opened up in America as it's clearly going in that direction, Jamaica has an image, in a sense, of being a place where ganja is part of the culture of Jamaica internationally for a long, long time. If Jamaica was to sit back and lose that opportunity of being more in the front end of what is happening. I think that would be a great shame, really a great shame. It would lose a lot of, apart from anything else, it would lose. Jamaica would lose the opportunity of having another revenue that they could start to get, because California, part of the reason California is opening it up is because I believe that they have
problem of money and things.
Yes, and they projected that it can earn a huge amount of revenue to the state.
I think in 2007, they said that $30 billion was made from ganja in America, much more than wheat, corn, and the other crop, soya bean put together. And as we say, it look apparently we're waiting to import ganja. We want, so when somebody else do it now and then we clamp down on it, then we start import it, and then we lose all the necessary economic benefits from it. But the point I want to ask is this. So apparently you're not the only person is an organization you set up, or is a group of you just decide say you're going to face the government with it? How that work?
It's not an organization. It was literally something that came from that conversation when it came back to me that it was actually going to get bigger rather than close down California. Then I phoned some friends of mine. I phoned Jimmy Buffett, who's a good friend of mine, and I asked him, does he know anybody who is somebody who I could bring down to come and talk to the government in Jamaica, somebody who is a respectable member of the community, a successful businessman, whatever. And he put me on to a gentleman called Peter Lewis. Now, Peter Lewis is actually the second largest contributor to the legalization of marijuana in America. The largest contributor is George Soros. I don't know if you know that. George Soros is a very famous hedge fund manager, and he's the largest contributor. So I contacted Peter Lewis, and he came down. And because what I felt was necessary was to not have it coming from even a music business point of view, because I represent music business. Yes,
that stigma, like because you mix with the Rasta them and I think why you say that.
Right. So I wanted to get some what I call proper people as well. You know what I mean? And then I also brought down a man called Ethan Nadelman, who has for some time run a operation in America. And he's totally up to date on all the laws, what's happening everywhere. And his entity is called, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But anyhow, he is somebody who is totally aware of everything that's going on in America in this area. And I brought him down too. And then I asked Jason Hensel, who works with me, to see if we could put together an appointment with the government to just in a sense more inform what was happening and have some people who really knew what they were talking about, specifically from America, because America seems to be the biggest thing holding this back. So that's what we did.
And what came out of that? I mean, when you meet with them, the government?
It was positive. I would say it was definitely positive. It was just a matter of how best to do it, and I think it's simple. I think the best thing is to simply put through what was suggested in that commission.
Ironically, I never hear about this meeting.
Right.
You know,
it happened very quickly and
suddenly,
and we didn't say anything about it.
Yes. All right. You can say who you meet with?
We met with Chris Saka and Darryl Vaz.
Okay, Darryl Vaz, very important man in the business. Okay. And in terms of, all right, I know you say it came out good and thing, but what they would have to say in terms of, you coming to them with it, with Buffett and these guys?
Well, Chris Saka did ask, why are we all here? What's in it for us, kind of thing. And there was really nothing more in it than it was something driven by me. I asked them to come, Jimmy Buffett and Peter Lewis, just really because Jimmy Buffett was the person who brought Peter Lewis, and I wanted Peter Lewis to be there because he's a very prominent person. We were able to inform them of what is happening in America, especially Ethan Nadelman, who really is up to date on everything that's going on. He was able to inform them as to what is going on, and clearly if that is happening in America, it's going to be much less of a problem, right? So I don't think any of us said one can assure right at this moment that there's not going to be any problem, but one felt that it's definitely moving in that direction. So one should look at it seriously in Jamaica.
Sometimes meeting successful, but the success goes as far as the meeting room.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
So the follow-up sometimes is really where decide if it come out of the boardroom into the area of, activity or...
Yes, absolutely.
So what is the next step now after the boardroom?
The next step is to keep on it, basically keep on it. Come back with more information, just keep pushing on it, and that's really what we intend to do. That's the only thing I can suggest. There isn't any other way, because the first thing is decriminalization. That's the first thing. Then from that, thereafter, there are the other routes one can go. To me, there are three routes in Jamaica you can go. One is following the route of Amsterdam, which is where certain places are licensed. Another is in the United States, where there's the medical model where people can acquire it through a prescription. And the other in Jamaica is that it's part of the Rastafari religion. So there is really three routes through which one can go after it's decriminalized towards making it that much more available. Because the thing about the decriminalization, which is unclear, is, well, what happens if somebody's growing it? Can they be arrested? Will their fields get burnt down? Does that change then? But the reason why I'm particularly excited about going back to the wine thing is I could see in Jamaica the same kind of things like you have in France, where there are vineyards, there are special vineyards.
Vineyards of ganja.
Yes, I can see that. Right. And
police come on.
That's right. And I can really see that. So it's something that really can go to the little man too, because it's something that the best ganja needs to be nurtured personally. It's not a mass product. And I think it's a great way of just feeding what is unique about Jamaica is the individuality of Jamaica and Jamaicans. And I just think it is something which would improve tremendously the whole visitors, the tourists.
All right, well, I listen to you and I hear somebody out there say, Chris Blackwell sound, when him connect it with the wine thing, it sounds like it's another venture into money-making vibes now, rather than the aesthetic value of the thing to Jamaica in terms of the cultural vibration. I mean, I understand, I hear you mention about Rastafari and the smoking it as part of the sacrament and thing, but I don't know if that wouldn't lead to a closing of for instance, the fields, the ganja fields. You're going to have a license to have these ganja fields, and it's only people who have money can afford these licenses, but the little Rasta man in the hill now were planted for him use. The police are still come burn it down. How would I go around that? That it don't become like a money venture for those who have it already, and not for a man like a man in Westmoreland who are growing for bridging and bridging them. How you think we could have go around that?
Well, I haven't thought it all the way through, but I think a license could be based on the amount of land that you're using. If you're using a half acre, then you pay a license for a half acre, which would be a minimal amount. If you're using 50 acres, which is a tremendous amount, then it would be a much higher license. But I do think part of the reason to make it work is that Jamaica could earn a lot of revenue from it. So I think it would need 2 licensed growers, and it would need to license places, like let's say we're at Strawberry Hill now. Strawberry Hill would be a place which would apply for a license, you know, to be able to, people would be able to legally smoke it or consume it on the property. That would be another license that you would.
So the license with the man in the Westmoreland bush now, or what kind of license for do what? Look, I'm going to plant it for just smoke it.
For himself, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm not planted for satisfy a wine taste taste. I'm a man who does love ganja taste.
Well, Westmoreland particularly, I don't know. I think I think people there have been planting it for a long time, and it's more than just their own consumption.
Yeah, well, that's how they export.
And that's a good example because it's built up a great reputation. Orange Hill has got built up a brand name. Do you know what I mean?
That's part of the brand Jamaica.
Yes.
Good ganja come from Orange Hill.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
So because it's a serious thing. So you wouldn't, as seen say, it would be nice to export some, to get some foreign currency into Jamaica.
I'm not thinking so much of exporting it. Yet. I'm thinking, and when I say me, I'm not in this business.
We understand.
I'm thinking more of it to attract people to Jamaica. I really believe, you know, Jamaica is the greatest place on the planet. I really believe that. And I think more people need to come and see it, and more importantly, move amongst the people and go into the country and feel the country. Otherwise, if you just stay in a hotel, you don't really see Jamaica. You need to go and talk, go to a little rum bar somewhere, chat to people, go somewhere, have a couple of spliff, you know, and then you'll come back. You'll come back. It's not, that's what you want. You want people who just fall in love with Jamaica. And there are those. I'm sure you've met many of them. People who come here and they came here for 2 days and they're here for 20 years. You know?
Of course.
So, and I believe, I believe in Jamaica. And Jamaica's, heavens knows how Jamaica has proved itself for its uniqueness and its individuality and its inventiveness, its creativity. It's extraordinary.
Sitting here now, and a man and I say, why two men them propose the ganja thing, look like they love smoke ganja and everything. And me can tell a man non-apologetically that me never smoke ganja yet in my life.
Well,
so me have no axe to grind.
Right.
To say, well, I chew me a Rasta. Right. Why me come with this now and find some man who within that thinking there. So it's not like me as a Rasta said, and you as a man who has said, well, right now, you know, because you're in the music business, you deal with now another part of the business in terms of, you know, gang tourism. When I say gang tourism, they say that ganja tourism, you know. I'm going to register that.
The registered, yes?
Yeah, don't take it up from me.
I'll pick it up. But
yeah, it's good for you know, say, you know, all of this is coming to a pinpoint. To say, you know, a man like you, a man like Buffett and Lewis really decides to them about a face to government.
Right.
Because that is really what it needs.
Right. And it was just really to inform. Really to inform and say, this is happening in America. Don't let it pass Jamaica by. Don't let Jamaica lag in it too. You know, it's not the problem that it was.
All right. Well, we give thanks. We give thanks to know, say, this is our next part of Chris Blackwell. This is our next part of Chris Blackwell where, you know, it gone beyond the music now. It a deal with a political nature. Because it's really a political nature you reach now. You know that.
I guess, but I think
it doesn't scare you.
I know. Well, it doesn't scare me because I've never sort of been involved in politics, and this anyhow is bipartisan really because this commission was done by the previous government. So it's a bipartisan thing here. I don't think it's one party or another party.
John Washington, him used to plant ganja.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah, man. If you look in a book, there's a book named "The Emperor Wears No Clothes."
Right.
It's a book where almost like the Bible of what the hemp is all about, what ganja is all about. There was a time when you can plant ganja in America without the law coming down by you for different purposes. You know?
It just became illegal in the 30s, wasn't it? When was it? 30s or 20s?
Yes. Yeah. And there's almost a stigma to because even the argument of marijuana, which is Mary Jane, you know, changing the name and everything there. So we give thanks. Say you're really involved in it. We give thanks for that. Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was an interview done on the program that we used to host named Simply Muta television program, and that was done in about 5 years ago. Yeah, I think it's about 5. Yeah, man, I'm more than about 5 years ago that it's weird, you know. When I listen to it, listen to it, and know say it was 5 years ago, and I will move forward into this time, yeah. 5 years ago, I will move into this time, you know. To see where I go on, you know, with the herbs. You know, them ask Peter Touch if him smoke marijuana. I'm saying, don't smoke marijuana. Marijuana is a woman named Mary Jane in Mexico. And herbs him smoke. This is the cutting edge on RFM.
For make your voice heard in this thing. And we don't recognize and realize.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge. You know, when I tell you about the equivalent of the voice, when I'm in America, there's a voice in Germany. I don't know if them call it the voice, but it is, according to what we hear, it is equivalent. And we know, say, when Tessan changed the voice, it was one of the biggest voice. That's not a serious thing. Well, apparently these Germans recognize it, but it's just that them are bring now the contestant them here, and Stepping Razor will be apartheid, so you know, so it's going to be the biggest voice in Germany. And we're now running at the contest. I just so it's there. We want you to play the people in the grill, you know. We want you to play the people in the grill, and we're going to play this tune for the people them in the grill. No, you know, so another tune we don't want to play for the people in the grill. But we're going to play it for the people in the grill still. And then find the other tune we want to play for the people in the grill.
When the world gets too much to carry, and when life becomes too bizarre, and all my friends seem ordinary as compared to the Rastafari. No, I can't wait to see the city, have a drink inside my favorite bar. So if you leave me, that's a pity. Maybe I'm better off by far. Oh, Jamaica, hold me, come let your arms enfold me forever and ever. Someone told me love grows here in Jamaica, leaving you, how could I ever?
Yeah, we don't want a brother credit. Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Muta.
How is this, man?
Yeah, it's Reese. We met up in the Roots Ganja Festival up in the Grill.
Yeah.
We give you the blood seed CD there.
The CD. Oh yeah. The compilation them.
Yeah, we didn't write nothing on there because we wasn't expecting you to play it yet. We was just giving it you to have a listen of it.
Let me not listen to it, man.
Yeah, we see you listen.
So you never want me to play it? You never want me to play it?
Of course, we wanted to play it.
The way I ball out, but you never know. I mean, you never give me for play. You give me for play, but you never know me to play it so quick.
We're just shocked that you play it so quick, man.
Because me push
anyway.
Watch out, I drive, you know. And most of the time I listen to CD when I drive, you know. So I drive, I listen to them, I say, that me want to play.
Nice.
That's what it was.
Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Yeah. So listen, we have to come and give you an official link and give you some photos and all of the info and everything, and give you some pre-release stuff to play.
Photos with what?
Of the artist.
What am I going to do with the photo of them?
I don't know.
I didn't see the interested. I'm interested in the photo. What am I going to do with the photo?
That's what I mean. But we're going to get a CD photo thing so we.
No, but I give me the CD. But I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with the photo of them.
I don't know, whatever you want.
Just give me the CD then, man. Give me the CD with the music on it.
Alright, so listen, what I'll do, I'll give you a CD, but I'll write everything down so you got all the
so
artists.
So when the bridge in there, yeah, that you give me a complaint about. Because I know that's how you produce. You sound like one white man too. Oh, you produce tune like you're Jamaican. You can put nobody take the bad ways them, you know. You can put the things them on the label. That's when man play the tune them. You can't play that the artist can't get him royalties.
Of course, but listen, I'm just trying to start a label at the moment. We're trying to do the whole thing on a shoestring, and of course it's not too organized.
No, well, you know, when you do it by the shoestring, make sure so you can't have your shoes to push it in there. May I say, right now, the best way, and may I tell every artist, and may I say it for a long time, anytime you present the CD to the radio station, you must have the title and the tracks them, the artist and the producer upon the label. Because when you play it, you can't go say, this is bongo bongo track one.
When we see you, when we link you at the festival, we will mash up from so much herbs we've been smoking. We didn't even really think in what we're doing.
No, but more Jamaican don't think that. And you're going like you're Jamaican, you know, and more Jamaican don't think that way. You make the Jamaican, and make you think like Jamaican, and you're not Jamaican. Anyway, we have to move. But, yeah, man, a nice poet. Tell him say me like him poetry, yeah?
Good. Hail him up. He's right next to me here.
No, we're not have to yell him. Oh, you're there beside you. Oh.
Yeah, talk to him quickly.
Yeah, right. All right. Yell.
Yes, King Motor.
It sound like your brother don't stop smoke ganja yet, man. Him sound like him still at smoke, man.
Him still at touch it, man. And then I play him love this train, them I will carry on.
Yeah, me does that. Him at him never think me don't play it so quick, but me listen to the CD there, man. And I like, you see, me get every CD when me have. Unless me not have no CD player, I listen to them, you know.
For real, King.
Yeah,
well, as I told him, say, I give the eye sounds already, and from there I listen to the eye, always block it up, so, you know.
Well, I can tell you something. I never know who give me that CD. I don't remember who give me the CD. I just put that on my car. And I drive up, and I listen. And I say, but wait, that poetry sound sweet to me. I go give him a lick. You understand?
Yes, King.
And then we go hear the dub tune them on it. Yeah, man. Give thanks, Bridget.
For real, man.
All right.
Yes, King. I will link up one officially. See?
Yeah, man. All right.
All right. Bless up. Give us this.
Praising Jamaica in songs and music and poetry. This is the Cutting Edge, and I refer me why you up the youth when him David to patch me tire there. Well, him never patch it. Him said never bust the tire. Is the rim as something where them I squeeze the rim. The rim has squeezed on the tire and cause a little space. Him name David. On the main road, they come out and Negril. But why heal up him, David, and the other bridge, I blame me tire saying can't take out the hubcap. Because him, I don't know, him never, he's either in junk or too much ladies. When I get up in the early morning, I blame the tool. When I feel him not no strength to take out to pull the screw them for the tire, it start to cost. Anyway, but why the people in a Red Ground? You know, Red Ground is a very famous place in the world. Yes. And them say, when I get too much advertisement doing, but them said, where the cafe they name up there again, but I have to get everything to write it. I soon tell you the way there. Why you all the people in Red Ground? This tune is called Red Ground. A Rick's Cafe, I mean to say. Them say it's one of the 10 best cafes in the world. Yeah, me I call upon the master for don't touch Sister P until next year, you know, because it will spoil up my birthday. Yeah, that's why I have a special birthday next month. So, me I call upon the master, please don't touch her until next year. Because I don't want my birthday to spoil up. You understand? Okay. Yes, blessed?
Yes, Motor.
How is it?
Well, last week I want to call, but I never get no credit. For him, since night I'm here to talk about Moses and the burning bush thing there. But I read that thing one time about them burning bush. They say them have a real bush where burns, you know.
On top?
A bush, no, the talking part in a female. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody, but them have a bush where it secrete a oil thing where when the sun take it, it just blaze up quick, so it don't burn up the bush. It just blaze like how you put
me hear them talk about that bush, man. Me hear them talk about that bush there. Me hear about it.
All the pride things them with him.
But that affect him head? That bush they affect him head?
I don't know, maybe in the... I don't know if him make up things or if him that smoke or... But when them things where him say, where him don't know about, you know. So I don't know if you explain them, because a couple things well, some of the side of the world that we didn't know about.
Well, I want to say Egypt, him think he was Egyptian, you know, so Egypt, him got know about all them things, the 10 commandments.
No, but in the know, so him a Jew. That's
yeah, well, after. No, it's a sympathetic thing, make him kill the man, you know.
So, but him know, so him brother Jews, man. Remember, so him sister did I raise him, you know.
No, well.
Him sister go bring him mother to come work with the Egyptian princess to raise him like that.
The daughter.
And give him suck, learn him something there.
Yeah.
So them would have teach him, you know, see. But him still go up as an Egyptian. But when him kill the man and run with him, so him did go a place named Media.
Yeah.
Because maybe that thing one time I said, that's when get the name for giving God Yahweh.
Yeah.
Because in the Bible, them would tell us well the inmate with the woman named Zipporah.
The Ethiopian woman.
And say our father was the high priest.
High priest of Media.
But them not tell me nothing about the religion thing about the religion. For them, God name Yahweh, the same getting name to come give them God no.
Yeah.
And take, you see, even but in Moses, the story where them get, cause them have a thing where say my mother bore me in secret and set me in a little ark of rushes and entrusted me to the river. And when you hear that, every man that think of Moses, because that you know Moses not the bulrush on the river Nile. But them say the person who said this or something, say my mother put me there. That was Akkad, when I greatest king of Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
You know, see, and that was over 1,000 years before even Moses' story.
Well, I want to say you can't draw a reference to a whole heap of thing before even the man with them called Jesus and say and show how the stories them was taken, parts and bits and pieces was taken from older stories than the new one.
Yes.
To make the last one look like it real or make it look like it's a truth, you know. The idea of Jesus and all them things.
Job in the Bible, because him never Jew, but never Israelite.
No.
Them take half all the pride come from other stories from way back before. And even the famous Beatitudes where Jesus and seeing the mountain, he went up, and seeing the multitude, he went up into the mountain. About blessed is this and blessed are that.
Yes.
From somewhere that come from somewhere.
Yeah.
See, that long before him, a plagiarism that.
And I don't know if I pronounce it right, but Zoroastrianism is where the idea of good and bad, opposites and negative, originate. The devil and God. It never have nothing to do with Jewish, because the Jews have never have no devil.
That's why the devil not come in the book till
Job, yeah. And so if you wonder when was Job written, you know see? Job.
So them put in Job in the Bible. I mean, the devil in the Bible, Satan in the Bible.
Yeah.
Because he never did from the beginning. People like to talk about say the snake was Satan and
No, not go so. There was no. Because anytime something happened to the Israelites bad, you know, them say it's God that punish them. You understand? It's Christianity come in over, come show you about devil and God, and then no say that come from a Persian idea. Where them now call Iran. Out of that, so them ideas that come from with Zoroastrianism and all these things, you know. So But people feel for going at them things then because it's a question where them they believe in after years.
And then true, but when time the Assyrians them have them in exile down there, them learn them something there.
Yeah.
You know, see
in Babylon, yes.
Yeah, and them say that was one of the greatest dilemma in a theology, you know. In for them say if God is good and God is all powerful, why is there so much evil in the world? Or any other? Or if Satan can do only what God allows him to, why does Satan have so much power over mankind? You understand? So them have a problem. I answer them something there.
Well, them still have problems all the time because they say you must ask no question.
That's all. When time they can't answer it, that them do.
Yeah, a terrible thing, man. Terrible thing.
But that's where I said them to come from.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last week, though, when I think a man did somebody they call that about I tell them say why him Rasta a worship man. I mean, you kind of vex.
somebody call ask that.
I think if we talk to you, I say, are you did just I say somebody as I asked that about Selassie a man.
Them say it all the way. Them say it all the way.
Yeah, I mean I said Jesus name man to account to them.
Yeah, but it's a tune dead why them are worshiping.
Yeah, alright. So last week now, you're on the version that talk about when them talk about the things where them ever talk about to they announce the story them and thing. I want to say Dokuno,
yeah, blue
Dokuno, right?
Yeah, blue dry.
But Dokuno, but to my understanding of Dokuno and blue jazz are two different things, you know.
Alright, explain that.
Yeah, almost the same.
Explain.
Are the one where make out a cornmeal.
And blue jazz are the one where make out
a banana.
Alright, wrap with banana.
The banana the blue tint.
Alright, wrap with the banana trash.
With
the banana
leaf. Yeah, but we wrap the cornmeal one the banana trash, you know. But when you grate the banana and make it come out with a bluish color, right?
Yeah, because of the iron in the banana.
So that one the blue jazz really do know the cornmeal one and really blue jazz. But
well, teach me something, you know. Yeah, teach me something, you know. Because all of my life, blue jazz, that was blue jazz, wrap up in the reason why me call it blue jazz, I treat wrap up in a banana skin, banana leaf. Me never know it's where inside I decide if it's a jazz or a brief. So maybe the banana one, the blue jazz, and the way them the one a brief, blue brief. Blue brief.
When you play all the legalize it, it brings you back. So I think about 75, no? At 75 when it come out?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think so. You're bad, because they would have a dance, so damn, I would have school in him. I was school in this somewhere, and I'm not be there though. But you have to go to Gully and go up and way there. Where Jack Ruby and Twilight.
Yeah. Jack Ruby with them big set.
Yes, man. And Jack Ruby drop the legalize it on Twilight and mash
it down. Yes.
Legalize that, you know, say my pure burning spear.
Yes. Because him did have them.
Because them days them are working at a bank, they don't have Charles Square. Well, now they call it Sam Sharp Square. Barclays Bank, you see? No, NCB. I mean, I tell you, say, the left from the dance, go work. The Monday morning, because the dance come out, I think Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Sunday night.
3 night dance.
Yes, I'm left. When I say I go work, I say, I don't feel like something in my But good thing, I don't live too far, I live right on the corner of Creek Street in Gravel Lane.
Yeah.
I just run, I just tell somebody if they ask me boy things, I buy too. Run, go over.
You sound like the lady in the parliament. You sound like the lady in the parliament till I got a bathroom.
That would do, man. I'm going to take a shower. And come again and the time you are red now. Everybody in the bank fees and me smoke weed for a long time. For me to wear my Rasta tam. The red, gold and green belt, red, gold and green. I want to go for that word. I'm going to get, you know, from me got the people interview with my little 15-inch gun mouth trousers.
Like what them are weird now.
I'm a red, gold, and green. We used to wear them the days.
Yeah, but them are weird now. Them are weird now.
I'm a red, gold, and green socks. And everything, you know, man. I'm going to tell you, but I get the job still. But anyway, today all the time. Put on my tie as I reach the door. Take off my tie when I go out. Hey, but everybody feels a bit spoke. Hey, when people come out and see me, I work in there, see, but then you see me on the road.
Them things I have big ganja smoke.
When I see me, I walk up wide and them out drop. I say, you walking there, sir?
Yeah.
Because I feel I want to go ganja smoke.
Yeah, you can't work at them kind of place. You can't work at them kind of place.
Yeah, but I never have no locks, but then think me have locks, but I have no fear. I never come here for a long time. I mean, cut me here.
I see him thinking where people have when them I say, then you go up on the plane without shoes.
See that.
Anyway, we have to move though, Bridget. We have to move.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, give that.
Good news.
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. I like the program, you know. yes, it mellow. You know what I mean? Yeah, it mellow. And we will keep it mellow too, you know. We will keep it mellow, you know. I tell you one out there, we don't want a big boss to man come call me and destroy the melody. You understand? Boris Gardner. Big people music. I tell you. By IRFM. Big people music, Jamaican style, soul music, rent-a-tile vibes. As we say, for those of you who don't know, rent-a-tile is ask somebody where 20 years older than you. You understand? You know, so I have to stop that tune, you know. You have to stop. I want to heal up my brethren, Lascelles Perkins, who gone past 80. And when you see that man, you drop leg, you think say him at 25. We want to heal up Lascelles Perkins. You understand? Big man, big Jamaican artist. One of the unsung heroes of Jamaican music. Lascelles Perkins, this is the Cutting Edge. May I tell you, man? May I tell you? Mellow style. This is a mellow Cutting Edge. Just, you know, so I talked to the Virgin a while ago where put up the Cutting Edge on the YouTube thing, and they must say it a go touch 6 million views. Yeah, man. 6 million views. It a go touch you right now, so. Yes, we love it. Jackie Opel say you have to go down by your knee and cry me a river. I mean, I tell you, a whole heap of tears that him want. So, Matrix is in the house, you know, say, a film time, you know, 3 minutes time, a film time. So, you are going to know. We are going to go to the last tune, yeah, and tell a little more. Total different vibration, you understand? We have been playing some serious Jamaican soul rent-a-tile. You know when you rent-a-tile, Matrix? Matrix.
When you go off dance from them days,
and what you do? You hold a spot.
Yeah, your girl just hold a spot.
And no move. One tile.
One place.
Yeah, a 13 by 13 tile. You understand up in the 13 by 13 tile. And you don't move.